Welcome back to another episode of Sailing Indiana. Last week you saw us leaving Nazare, heading towards Cascais. You rejoin us as we're nearing Peniche, about 6 hours in. Hopefully you're sitting comfortably, as this one is going to be a bumpy ride. Rounding Peniche, some confused seas off of this headland, so we're just getting rolled around a little bit. The wind is still only about 4 knots. But yeah, I think we're going to tuck in a bit to the coast, stay as shallow as we can. Otherwise, yeah, making good enough progress. I think once we get past this is slowing us down to about 3.5 knots or something like that. Just rounding this, so we just want to see what we can get out of the wind on the other side. Alright, progress report. We are about 27 miles away from Oeiras, and that could take us another 5.5 hours, I think. And it's what time now? 3:34? 20 to 4. It might be that we could get there in daylight if we maintain the speed we're doing now, which is about 4.6 to 5.2 knots in between, which is great. We're under sail now, no motor. And it's been like that for a few hours now, which is brilliant, and it's behind us, so we're sort of on a run. The head sail doesn't really know what to do because it's shielded by the mainsail. Yeah, we could pole it out the other side, but the wind's kind of still off of the starboard quarter, so it does want to be on that side. But anyway, we're doing well. We might stop off an anchor in Cascais, because that would knock probably an hour off of the trip, and then we've got time for dinner and chilling out and things like that. And it might mean that we get a couple of days in Cascais, and it's quite nice there apparently, so we can go and have a little explore, and then maybe move down to Oeiras after that, and then explore Lisbon from there. Yeah, I think that's it. Progress report. It's going well. We're in good spirits. Lauren's sleeping, and sun's out, so yeah, we can't complain. Nice hat.
Thanks. My new one.
Where'd you get it from? Nazare! And a new tie-dye t-shirt as well. All new threads today.
Yeah.
Surfer girl. Trendy.
Yeah.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, thank you. Just a bit rolly, so I just need to get really effective recently. Good. Feeling a bit queasy. And it's like downwind sailing. So just having a little lie down.
Yeah, it's best.
I'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, a bit more if you can. That'll do. Oh, we got that wind finally, and then winch that in as, yeah. Yeah, a bit more. That'll do.
What just happened?
What just happened? So the weather forecast was supposed to be getting down to the end near Cascais, where we were going to turn up in, and it was supposed to be like 21 knots in the gusts from like quite far back, and like for the last good few hours of the trip, but it just wasn't there, and it just wasn't coming. And we had the engine on, put the engine back on and stuff. So anyway, we come around these rocks, pretty much starting to turn in already, and then boom, all of a sudden we've got the 28 knots sustained, which was the apparent wind, and we were doing like 7.8, I think, the boat speed I clocked, all of a sudden, just like that. So we already had the head sail pretty much furled, like some of it was out because it was just flapping where the wind was behind us before. But the main was like full main. We had the boom all the way out, and with the angle we couldn't winch in the mainsail because there was too much power and pressure on it. And then also because we were turning around up to Cascais, we had like rocks this side, so I couldn't come off to release the pressure on the main, otherwise we'd have straight into the rock. So it was
scary,
very scary. But anyway, now we've just
the waves are pretty big as well. Don't forget the waves.
Oh yeah, well the waves are just pretty crazy back there as well. So obviously with that, all that wind was kicking up all these waves, and my job was just keeping the waves dead behind us, so we could surf down them instead of being like broaching and coming around sideways and getting knocked down. So we've just now finally made it out of that situation, and we're heading now peacefully, well it's still about 15 knots of wind, peacefully towards Cascais. We're going to anchor at Cascais, and we don't want to miss Cascais, so we might go there maybe tomorrow afternoon, things like that. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then the next day we will go down to Lisbon to our little marina where we said we were going to be.
Yeah.
So it's all calmed down now.
Oh, calm down.
Woo!
Well done. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, my love. No, it's pretty chill. I don't want to speak too soon.
Yeah.
It's like you jinx it.
It's
but
still out there. But
it's definitely still out there. There was a gust a minute ago, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're just protected now from this.
But yeah.
By this.
See you in a minute.
We'll see you in the anchorage. Coming into Cascais, and we're going to look at the anchorage now. You can see plenty of masts there, which we were told that it was pretty busy spot for the anchorage, so looking to be true, but we'll just see where we can get, see if we can muscle in anywhere. But it looks pretty calm in there in terms of swell, but getting a bit of wind, but the further we get in, the better it'll be. So yeah, wish us luck. Cascais. We've arrived. We're anchored out here somewhere, and no we're not, because it's pretty windy.
So bad.
So we were anchored over there and saw the weather forecast, because we had dragged a couple of times when we were anchoring, but like even today the anchor chain was fully stretched out. Like anyway, we decided to come in, a bit of a challenge to get into the marina, but yeah, we've just come out now, and actually we're really glad that we've made that decision, because just looking at the anchorage now, it's just pretty windy. Whether you can actually hear it or not at the moment, I don't know, but we just saw another boat just come into the anchorage now, turn around and just go into the marina, because they're like, no thanks. Yeah, I think we made the right choice. At least just so we can get some sleep, and also we wouldn't have been able to leave the boat when it was like this. We'll pay the money, we'll have a night in the marina. And everything's pretty, the sun's setting behind us, very nice. So, right, explore.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into.
Just leaving Cascais. Didn't really film much in the marina, so we kind of jumped forward a little bit, but yeah, we said we came into this marina because it was a little bit too windy out there in the anchorage that we were at. Yeah, this is us now just leaving to complete a trip down to Lisbon, where we're gonna probably have to leave the boat for a few weeks because we're going to have to come back to the UK and things like that. So this could be the last trip for a little while, which is about an hour's trip down the coast. So it's it's almost touching distance. So nice marina, but I think it's a bit too nice. It's kind of like set up for like the more super yachts and sort of big cats and things like that. So they're all down that end near the marina office, and then I think smaller yachts, maybe like us, are pushed up to the we just pushed up to this end. But no, it's fine, and actually it's more protected at this end than it is down there. And just on arrival and things like that, we were just, I think maybe there was a new member of staff and she was a little bit slow, and we were just getting blown off this pontoon on arrival because of the wind, but there was no sort of help there for us. But they did come and help at the pontoon end, so I did ask for that and they came, so that was great. So it's a bit windy today apparently. At the moment we've got 8s to 10s on the nose, but kind of on the port beam. It's coming from over there somewhere. And then actually we're going to come out and go this way, so it should be fine for us. And it picks up later back to 20s that we've had consistently every day so far. So we want to get out and get this stretch done in the morning before it picks up anymore. You get your tea? Yeah, you get a little mug as well. But yeah, you can just see Cascais in the distance there. It was actually quite nice, and I would recommend a visit. It's like historic, but also modern.
I think it's down the place outside of Lisbon that people go to for like a day trip. A lot of tourists, but it was just very nice, beautiful, like architecture, lovely restaurants, really pretty views. So I would definitely recommend going to.
Definitely. Wow, look at this boat. Not sure what it is.
Look at the boom.
Boom. It must be in boom furling then. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Huge boom on that. And there's just a huge mast. It's kind of a cool thing about coming to all these new places, seeing all the different boats, and it's quite interesting learning more about what's out there, and yeah.
What we can't afford.
And what we can't afford. Exactly. Yeah, your proper racing boats. G70, what is that? It looked like an Ultramar because it was quite sleek, but there's G70 in the back. Maybe that's just what it's called. I like the Banksy artwork at the front of it. And these are the Barleys. We've heard a lot about the Barleys. I think they're quite expensive. I think, well, they definitely are. I think it's like, this one's 4.6. It's probably getting near $1 million, which is just crazy. But yeah, beautiful boats. They're kind of like short and stubby at the front, without the tramps, but very cool though. Yeah, very nice. But it does look fairly sort of bare, and I don't know. They do look a bit sort of like plasticky, like bathtubby. But you know, who are we to say? Oh, can we do a bit of sailing then? Do you think? Right, let's get some sailing. We would have just anchored off probably in front of that cat over there. It's even windy now from here, so there's no real protection from the wind coming from the north. It's getting up to 25s, 30s, which it has been. I'm not sure what these ones are exactly, but just other than very beautiful.
Hey,
Yes, that's right. I say it all the time. Exactly. Point proven. Got the mug to prove it.
Oh, no.
This is why we're going to start trying not to sail places early morning, because Lauren doesn't wake up.
And Chris is a right sassy old woman.
Exactly. So we make a right pair early morning.
Hey man, we got out safely.
Just bloody,
Did you die?
the guy almost killed us trying to let us off the
Oh my
pontoon.
god, no, I was like, not yet. Okay, yeah, but I was gone.
Yeah, someone helped us off with the lines, and we thought we just all set up to slip and just about to start going, and he's like, yes, you're off now. We're like, oh, what? And we just let the bow.
Talked him through it as well.
Yeah.
You were like, we'll take this off slowly, then you'll do that, and then like he just literally went up to the bow, just took it off, and I was like, not yet.
And then he came walk back down, and I was like, oh right, okay, and I was just starting to slip because I wanted to reverse up and pinch in the stern, and he just did the same to the stern. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, yeah, a bit quick, mate, but you know.
Luckily it was fine.
It was fine.
Gone a bit badly, I think.
We got out fine, actually, perfectly, considering. Just coming around the corner, we've got Lisbon visible up ahead. And we're just setting lines because our marina is just around this corner here. We go up to like a visitor pontoon, or a reception pontoon first, and then check in, and they'll give us a berth from there. So you can just see the marina wall becoming visible, and there's a mast just here as well you can start to see, so it's always a good sign when you start seeing the boats. Alright, let's get some of this head sail in, I think. This is Oeiras Marina, 5 nautical miles from Cascais. And yeah, so we're just making our approach now. Lines are set, sails away. Got a bit of wind, so between 10 to 15s actually. So see how we go, and probably just film once we've arrived. I think that's probably just gotta think about this one.
Are you ready?
Yeah, no, it should be okay. I think. It's just like obviously a new place that you don't know. So you sort of, it's a bit like, oh, where is everything? And you just a little bit, just a bit of apprehension, I suppose. We'll go in and do the formalities, and then yeah, hopefully we can get assigned to a berth. Yeah, we made it. Actually quite smooth, so yeah, nothing to report. You didn't miss anything. Came in here, span just here, because we were set up on port side, because most of the berths are over here, so I was imagining we would just head off once we check in and do the formalities, so I wanted to be this side in. Cool. Maybe a bit tighter on that if you are resetting it. I don't know, just so.
I can bring her in a bit.
Yeah, just bring her in a little bit if you can. So perfect.
God, we don't want to hit that.
Oh yeah.
Rusty lips. I mean, you've hit the wood before the rust.
Right, formalities. We've got our folder full of passports and documents. We've not really spoken about formalities much on the channel, so what they ask for each port are boat registration documents. We just have the SSR number or the SSR registry certificate, so we printed that off, so that's got most of the boat details they need. Then we've got our passports. We need the boat insurance. Not all of them ask for that, but it's a marina, so they like to know that you're insured.
Yeah, that's it really.
I think that's pretty much it.
Boat information. No insurance.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
And they sort of just have to write down like where you're going to next, but that's
Yeah,
more
where
like
you've
a
come
safety
from. Where
thing.
you've come from, where you're going.
And I think in Portugal, a lot of them do send that on to the police. The police ask for it.
Yep.
It gets sent to them. So it is, I think, apparently coming to next year will be more digital. So
Yeah, so these are customs. It's formalities for customs. So they send it out, make sure that you're not illegal and that you're all checked in and things like that. So yeah, so that's what happens.
now we're going in.
We're going in. There's restaurants up here as well. So
She lost that bread situation.
you don't want to push our luck. Lauren's sporting a lovely new bag. Very nice indeed.
Thank you.
We checked in. Formalities complete.
Yes, super nice marina.
And
Lovely.
we're going over there somewhere. I think probably that one there. Apparently.
No, big space.
Yeah, in the big space, which looks nice. So happy with that.
Super happy.
All in a day's work. Oh, a morning's work. All tied off. Electricity cable is on. Beautiful view of Lisbon over there. So can't argue with that. We're touching distance, so it's yeah, we can get an Uber or something like that if we need to go into the city. And yeah, this is the marina. There's actually a really lovely swimming pool just here. Diving boards are there as well. There's literally a beach just here between us and that fortification, and also the other side of that as well that we saw when we were passing. So yeah, really great location. String of restaurants just along here. Literally the marina office is there. These are all restaurants here. So sport for choice. Kind of weird because we're going to be heading back to the UK. We've got a wedding to get to and also just see friends and family. Yeah, so it's kind of weird now. We know that we're leaving the boat here. We're going to be here a week on the boat, and but then we'll fly back and have a couple of weeks back in the UK. So it's weird. It's like that was our final voyage for a few weeks, but yeah, as the videos are, they are running a bit behind real time anyway, so it's not, you won't notice the break in the videos, but yeah, we'll resume footage of hopefully of Lisbon. So I think yeah, it'll be nice this weekend. So it's Wednesday today. It'll be nice this weekend. We're not going to fly back until I think Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So it'll be nice to go into Lisbon this weekend and see what that's all about. And yeah, maybe show you a little bit of that before the sailing content resumes.